This new album of yours, The Story of Your Life,
Yeah.
is a collection of your fans' stories that they sent to you. Now, most musicians, they take what's their own experience and put it to song. How hard was it for you to connect to other people's stories?
Well, it was a complete 180 from, the way I typically approach the creative process as a songwriter. And I think you're right, most artists and songwriters, they initially begin discovering a passion for that because it's a way of communicating your heart and telling your story. And so up till now, I've done these records in the hopes that the story of my life, the songs that people listen to will encourage them, so that what I'm going through, I put it into a song, and then hopefully it encourages somebody else. Well, this was taking what other people are going through, sort of stepping outside the process, because it felt like, instead of it being about me, it was just like I'm giving my platform, my stage over to these people who chose to share their stories with me. And then I wrote songs just inspired by them, and it was, man, I'll tell you what, it just felt significant, it felt important.
How have your fans reacted to this?
The initial reaction was just, I could tell just from the outpouring of stories. I mean, I thought when I asked people this, hey, send me the story of your life, I thought I might get a few hundred stories. But to receive thousands of them, from every state in the United States, from 20 different countries around the world, I feel like people are really connecting not only with the way the record was made, but I feel like they're hearing a song and saying, man, that song's the story of my life too. And what I realized is that there is, even though each of us is unique, each of our lives is completely different, and God has crafted us that way, there are certain experiences or emotions that we all can kind of share some sort of common bond from.
What song would you say is the story of your life?
If I had to pick one song, it'd be this song that actually we're going to be singing here this morning. It's a song called My Own Little World. And that song was a difficult song to write because it convicted me and challenged me. And God used this experience of reading other people's stories to kind of open my eyes. And what I noticed and what I kind of realized as I looked at my life is that, there's some days that go by where I don't even spend 2 minutes thinking about anybody other than me. And here I was spending 2 months reading about other people, focusing on other people. I just began to ask that question, what if I went through the rest of my life that way? Instead of just walking by people, what if I kind of looked a little deeper and found out what their story was, And that's where the song comes from. It's just, God, help me realize that my own little world, population me, that's not enough. Help me reach this world with open hands and open doors and see the world the way that you see the world.